to another video today. You join me in a bit of an odd place, obviously in this so-called greenhouse that my dad has set up and stuff. Don't worry, it's not the naughty stuff that you smoke. No, it's nothing like that. I'm not doing a drug house. Please don't type in the comments or something ridiculous like that, because it's not a drug house. So don't worry, it's not marijuana. Because I don't do that stuff, obviously not, because I hate smoke. But anyway, we're not talking about drugs today. Today we're going to be discussing about the differences between E5 and E10 petrol. Now, I'm also going to be discussing about the advantages to it and what are the disadvantages to E10. Let's get on with this video. So, as you all know, the E10 petrol is a watered down version of E5, basically cheaper. But the thing is, I think the problem with E10 is it's just watered down. It's so-called cut emissions. I don't necessarily agree with it, because not only that, it can burst your seals on your car, your head gasket seal. The problem with this Volvo, I don't know, maybe the E10 bursted one of the seals, I reckon. But no, it's fine. And what am I talking about? The Volvo's absolutely right. The thing is, E10 is just watered down petrol to so-called cut emissions. The thing is, with E10, it's not all that great. The problem with E10 is it's just not a good idea in my personal opinion, and it's not going to do anything. It doesn't make a lot of difference. But the thing is, with E10 you don't get more miles per gallon. Now this is quite controversial, because a lot of you people are going to be saying that E10 always so-called better for the planet. Right, okay, so where's proof of that, eh? No, I don't believe in this whole E10 thing. It's not a great idea. I don't think it's going to cut that much emissions, if I'm honest with you. It's great that they're doing it, you know, all saving the planet and all that other nonsense. But the thing is, I also want to go into electric vehicles. Let's also talk about electric vehicles as well. And also let's go on to the advantages of E5 now. The advantages to E5 is you get more miles per gallon. It's better for your car, especially when you own a classic Volvo. The E5 is better for classic cars, because some cars aren't compatible with E10, and that's the exact problem with E10 petrol. I don't like how they cut it down and to make it save the so-called planet. But in my opinion, I think E5 is better for classic cars. E5 is better for more, it's got better miles per gallon on it, and E10 not so great. The problem with E10 petrol is it's just watered down. It's not all that brilliant as you think it is. It's still going to do the same thing, but except you might damage your seals, your car's seals. Potentially you can burst the freaking head gasket with it. I have seen some people's cars get basically the seals burst on them because of E10 mixing with water and stuff. But if any other modern car that you own, then yeah, not going to happen to you. But the thing is, with E5 it's better actually. But now the thing is, what they're trying to do is trying to increase the they're trying to increase the price of E5 so that you pay more for E5, and the thing is, it's best to pay more for more miles per gallon, you see, and that's the exact problem that we're having today. Is E5 isn't that good? Is good actually, although some say, oh, it's better to use E10 and all this, but no, actually E5 you get more miles per gallon out of E5, I think, especially. But I don't know about diesel cars. What miles per gallon get out of your diesel cars and all that other nonsense, because I don't own a diesel car. I don't own any diesel cars. But the thing is, what they want to do by 2030 is get rid of all petrol and diesel cars off the road. You'll still be able to drive them, obviously parts will still be available, hopefully. But the thing is that, who knows, it could even change by then. things might even change by 2030, and they might not ban the sale. We don't know, but a lot of some people up top, Boris and his idiots, you know, all that sort of thing. Some people at top believe like it's not going to take off. Electric vehicles is just a bad idea. But that's what we're getting onto now, is electric vehicles. So the thing is with electric vehicles is, yes, there are benefits to electric vehicles. For example, well, I'm not really going to go on to electric vehicles that much because it's quite common in the car community to talk about electric vehicles, and some people say, no, I won't drive an electric car, it's a terrible idea. You know, you got those types of people in the car community. I'm one of them. I refuse to drive an electric car, but I don't know what it's like to drive. See, there's a problem again. Electric vehicles. Well, the thing is with electric vehicles, they have to dig out the ground, meaning they got to burn some fumes to freaking produce an electric vehicle. You know, and I think they're a bit hypocritical about it because they produce more pollution than the average petrol car. That's the exact problem with electric vehicles, is they produce more making them, they produce more emissions making electric vehicles, so it's not really environmentally friendly, is it? That's the exact problem, I suppose, but I'm not really going to get into it that much. It's just I'm talking about the disadvantages of E10 and the advantages of E5, but E5 I personally think is better, actually, and the more you pay, the more miles per gallon you'll get out of it. Personally, that's what I think. And I think electric vehicles isn't such a stable idea at the end of the day. But I don't know about LPG and a bunch of other fuels that could have took off, like Volvo. They tried to do a bi-fuel car, which was LPG and petrol, sort of a hybrid type of thing. But I don't know about these hybrid vehicles. I think the hybrid idea is not really great because you're not saving the planet, mate, let's be honest. You're a bit of an idiot if you believe that. Especially, I don't really like those Toyota Prius drivers who believe they're saving the planet. But all is well and good. I think E5 is better, you know. Although I used E10 a couple of times, but nothing's really happened that bad to it. It's just you're gonna burn more with E10. I think that's the problem with it. E10 is just as bad. So is electric vehicles. Let's be honest about that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to discuss in this video with you guys. Thank you. Subscribe and like to this Milos's V-Saver and tea restoration project. Let me know, you guys know in the comments what you think about this whole E10 bizarre rubbish or whatever. Subscribe and take care.